It is the Guys MMA podcast. We have UFC 285 coming up. Jones versus Gane. Too excited for this fight, Travis. So excited. We're just going to leave Jones up the whole time that we're talking. He's just going to be there the whole time. If you look to your right, he's there. Look to your right now. There he is. What up, Jones? He's there the whole time. I'm so excited that he's back, dude. You have no idea. No idea.
Well, all I can say is it's about time. It's about time for him to stop bumping them gums and start pumping that iron and getting to work. Let's see what he's got.
No,
Too,
this is a
too,
Jones.
too long since we've watched him fight.
This is a Jones slander-free podcast. Snap, tap, or nap. You better not slander my guy. Better not. He's still there. He's right there. He's watching over there.
No
He's right there.
promises.
He's watching. He's looking down at you.
Did he forget his legs? He skipped all the leg days, bro.
Anyways, we do have to talk about the last card because it was a really good card. It turned out to be great, even without a
yeah.
name.
Yeah, it was actually pretty surprising. Like, excellent action over the weekend, and I wasn't disappointed. I watched.
Yeah, the Span fight getting canceled. We'll dive into that a little bit. So without just going out of our minds, reviewing the whole last card, and then trying to talk about this next one, I got a game. I want to play. All right.
A game.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a word association game. All right.
I'm with you so far.
I'm excited. So what I'm gonna do is,
I don't know why you have a terrible time pronouncing the names.
No, these are all easy. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name a fighter, and I want you to give me the first word that comes to your brain when I say their name. All right.
Fair enough.
This is and another cheat code. This is unrehearsed, people. This is me just springing it on Travis. So bear with him a little bit, and also cheat code. This is from just the last card. All right. So put your brain there. You don't have to dig too far. All right.
Fair enough. We'll see what I got.
We're gonna recap the last card. I can't even say what the main was because I don't even know what the main was. First fighter.
Is there a time limit? Hold up before we start.
I mean, you get like 3 seconds to say whatever comes across your mind. So don't just be in the think.
Okay, well,
just whatever you feel.
I'm just making sure I understand the rules of the game.
All right.
All right.
Andre Muniz.
Unfortunate.
Brendan Allen.
Millennial.
All right. Trevor Peak.
Concussive.
Concussive. Okay. Tatiana Suarez.
Clingy.
I wish she was clean. All right, we'll do the Ryan Spann.
Super dud.
Super dud instead of Superman. That's clever. That's good. All right, so I had some also that I prepared myself and also wrote for myself.
All right, Josh's turn. Let's go.
Ryan Spann.
You have an unfair advantage.
I know because I was prepped and I tried to make mine funny. Ryan Spann. I'm gonna go one word. Tummy hurts. Or maybe dehydrated. I don't know. Andre Muniz. Fraud. Brandon Allen. 90s teen scary movie villain is my one word.
Hollywood.
I actually didn't have one for Trevor Peak. What did you use for Trevor Peak?
Concussive. I would have been impressed if you would have come out and said Thor's hammer. That hammer fist is what put him out. Yeah. I would have even accepted 2 words on that one. Thor's hammer? Yeah.
And actually mine and yours for Tatiana Suarez kind of line up. Mine was hot. And I wish she was my clingy hot thing. But that was good. We did good. I like that. That was the recap of what would have been the Span main that turned into the Muniz main.
Yeah. So vocab lesson out of the way.
We got it. Trevor Peek is a monster, though. I could have used monster for Trevor Peek. He had a
My
level
God,
5.
man. Something in the water down there in Chattanooga.
Telling you. We got to talk about the main. I know that they said that there was a stomach issue. Kind of ironic considering that we lost the Lewis main to start. I can't remember to start the year, right? We lost the
Yeah.
Lewis main to start the year to also a stomach issue.
Yep.
I tweeted out from our account. It was me that they just dehydration just keeps coming the correlation for me over and over again. I can't get over it. I think they need to either open up the weight classes more and make it easier for guys to make weight, or conduct more hydration tests to avoid losing these kind of fights. Conspiracy theorist, nothing I can prove about it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, fair enough. I can't imagine what it takes to cut the weight, but if I knew that I had a fight coming up and I had to cut the weight, I would try to be a little more preemptive about it, especially if I knew that I was going to have a hard time doing so and end up dehydrated because of what I'm doing. So there's plenty of champions that have to cut weight, and they do so effectively beforehand, and it's all about your discipline. Can you walk by that burrito and not be like, "Ooh, what up, boo"? You know what I'm saying?
I cannot. I'm actually.
I
I
couldn't.
might. I might leave
I'm
the
gonna be real
recording right
with you.
now and go to Taco Bell because that just sounded. A burrito sounds fire.
A quesadilla, you
A
know what I'm saying?
quesadilla. Um, yeah. So again, we're already 7 minutes in. I don't want to just make this whole episode about last card. We have too exciting of a card coming up. Um, obviously Jones is back. We're putting Jones back right here. He's back now. Obviously, we got Jones versus Gane, and that was almost a layup of a snap, right? I mean, it's such an anticipated fight that we felt like we was going to short our tens and tens of viewers if we went Bones versus Gane as the snap. So we
Right.
went a different direction.
We don't want to disappoint you all.
Right. So this one is 1,000,000% not a collab. This first one's definitely all Travis. And I've been studying tape, and I am co-signing and supporting, and I am standing behind the first snap. We got Bo Nichols versus Jamie Pickett.
Oh yeah, this is going to be an exciting fight.
I have been watching this kid, and I'm excited for him. Go ahead and tell us about it, Trav.
So he's got 3 first-round finishes. He was on Dana White's Contender Series where he got 2 of his wins, and to say that he's looked impressive thus far, as I consider that an understatement. That being said, he hasn't fought very long to really showcase all of his skills. He got 2 submissions, and he got a knockout. So he seems a little bit well-rounded as far as, being able to fight in both worlds. So it's kind of exciting. I look for this to be an exciting fight, him to make a name for himself against Jamie Pickett. And just a fair warning, Jamie Pickett is kind of weak against submissions. That's kind of like his kryptonite. If you end up grappling him and you get him in a terrible spot, which I could see Bo Nickal easily achieving, he could get the knockout, he could get the submission. Either way, I look for this to be an exciting fight.
Right on. 2 things, then we're up to tap because I do not want to stretch any one of these fights and give any of them more clap than the other. Bo Nichols, what he doesn't have in experience in the UFC, he is making up for it in confidence. Saying he wanted Tazmat, right? Didn't he say he wanted
Tazmat? He wants Hamzat, yeah.
Wow. And also
called out McGregor as well.
He I was even watching some of his wrestling from when he was a Nittany Lion, man, when he played wrestling for Penn State. That dude was a monster then too.
Yeah.
So I'm all over this Bo Nichols Pickett fight. I think it will be a snap. And kind of leaning maybe this might be one of those origin stories that McGregor went through, and they're doing for Patty right now, where they're kind of setting them up to look good anyway. We'll see.
I mean,
we'll see.
seems to be the narrative, but
Right.
who can really tell, right?
Right. For our tap, we're going Rakhmonov versus Neal. Did I crush that?
You crushed it.
Okay, Rakhmonov versus Neal. Go.
It's really not as hard as it sounds. Shavkat Rakhmonov, he's got a 50% KO, 50% submission win. So obviously, this is a no-brainer for me. I think he uses his grappling and just like nullifies Geoff Neal. As long as he's got the reach, this kid is tall as all get out, and he has the hands to back it up. So, with the knowledge of what he possesses, I think this is going to be another night at the office for him. He goes in there and makes pretty easy work for Geoff Neal.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And as you can see on the resume, man, Rakhmonov, he is a sub machine. But we said that about the fraud last week too.
Nunes,
Man.
yeah,
Look what
yeah,
happened.
he left his jiu-jitsu back in Brazil, I guess.
But it's fine because we saved it with for either fighter to sub, which we won. Shout out to Brandon Allen, even though he looks like a '90s teen horror villain, came away with the sub in the 11th hour. Looked out for us.
Yeah.
That was our tap. Let's get into the nap. I'm gonna set my phone down and listen to you pronounce this one, and then
Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso.
Shevchenko. I can say it after you say it. It's perfect.
Yeah,
I just
you
can't say it
can.
on my own. Go ahead with it.
So we already know what we're getting with Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, she's the bullet, and there's a good reason that's her nickname, because she's got the kill shot in whatever realm you want to take it. Only 3 losses in her 23-3 career. She has some big KOs on her belt. We got Jessica Andrade, Lauren Murphy, Caitlin Chukagian, Jessica I, just to name a few.
I know all these names.
Yeah, and they're good names. They're big names. I mean, obviously, we're Team Andrade whenever she's fighting somebody else, but Valentino possesses what it takes to nullify it. All those ladies, and hats off to them. They're big respect in their own rights. But like I said, Grasso is typically a decision fighter. So she's got the gas tank. But she only has, 2-3 knockouts on her resume?
Yeah, not many.
So I don't really look for her to close the show. I look for her to try to, stick it out through the distance. Not good against Shevchenko.
Yeah.
She is a killing machine, and if she can finish you, find an early finish, she's going to get it, and she's going to try to do it, like, ruthlessly.
Right.
So, like I said,
yeah. So in she is obviously the heavy favorite, in her classic finish is knockout, man. So I mean, for this to be a nap, I kind of feels like shooting fish in the barrel, but I think it's going to be exciting too. It could have been a snap. That's I mean, if
very well could have.
If it can go the distance, and then we get a Shevchenko knockout, man, that'd be pretty cool too.
Well, yeah, we've seen a little bit of grappling out of Grasso, and I mean, she looks like she's slightly competent on the ground as far as defense goes, but she doesn't look comfortable there. And against Valentina Shevchenko, she's like a Russian anaconda. She's just waiting for you to fall into the perfect spot for her to wrap you up and choke you out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's such a good card, man. I'm so excited for 285 coming up, man. Look,
it's going to be spicy.
Jones is back. Look to your right. What up, Jones? What up, John? Jones.
Stay away from all illicit substances, sir.
We're not. This is a slander. This is a Jones free, slander free, zone free.
I'm just giving a word of advice. After I say my piece, that's it. Stay away from the stuff. You know what I'm saying, John? You know what I'm saying? This guy, he knows what I'm saying. Stay away from it.
It is the Guys MMA podcast coming in with the Snap Tapper Nap. Great card coming up. Can't wait to talk about it. We might even do a special episode recapping it or talking about it come Sunday because it's going to be that good. It'll be worth it. I promise. Thanks everybody for listening. The tens and tens of viewers. We appreciate you guys.
All 10 of you.